So now our colleague Dr. Rani will do a live demonstration of this alcohol density problem. So I hope you have all finished at least viewing the densities, the tutorial on densities of solids and liquids. So yeah, Rani, are you here?
Good evening. Today I will demonstrate the alcohol density problem. This is a bit different. We will become customs agent at the border and try to find smuggled spirit from the regular laboratory experiment. तो हम बनेंगे customs agents and try to catch smuggled spirit. We start. Is everyone with me?
Yes.
We go to file, load homework, and from this many options, we will go to solubility and solids, and we will go to molarity and density, and do the alcohol density problem. Click on OK. It was work. Probably it doesn't work under the presentation, Madhuri.
No, it is okay. Yes. No, it is okay.
It came back. So we will click on this and notice that it opens in a new tab. And it basically states that the alcohol has different density at different percentage. And the customs use this density measurements to catch.
Can you make your voice a little louder?
This will be after the long day. This I hope will energize us and making us customs officials for a change. For a few minutes also. So the theory is borrowed from chemistry, of course. We will determine the density of a liquid. And here we do not have hydrometer or specific gravity bottles. So we will improvise huge guard or we will measure the density. And for that, we will go first to the workbench. Notice that what we have in the workbench is 1 molar alcohol, 2 alcoholic beverages called beverage A and beverage B, and 70% alcohol. यहाँ से it is volume by volume. यहाँ से we will draw a graph and find out what is the unknown that the customs official want to catch and find out इसमें कितना alcohol है. So let's get the 70% alcohol to the, and we will also get the, and we will get a beaker. We can rename it to 70%. Place it on the weighing scale. Here. Please do get a pencil and paper and jot down the numbers to take down our weight values. We have 70% alcohol. We will place it on top of the beaker. So now we see a transfer ml button in which we will transfer 50 ml and press on 4. So we have transferred 50 ml to the beaker. Take down the volume, take down the weight, read the weight and write it down, which I have already done here in this document for you. So the procedure is written here, and for 70%, it comes to 44.08 grams. And since the weight is 50 ml, we have a density of 0.88 grams per ml. So we will repeat the same this experiment for the 1 molar alcohol, the alcohol beverage A and the alcohol beverage B. So our first standard goes out, stored us and our beaker, used beaker, we'll get a new beaker, place it on the scale, tare it. If I'm going too fast, you may ask me to slow down if you like to follow it along. Shall I wait? If everybody is with me, shall I proceed? Sure.
Please
So
proceed, Rani. Yeah.
we will weigh again. And again we will weigh 50 ml of alcohol. Pour it into the beaker and weigh this. And this is 49 grams, 49.52 grams. And the same calculation can be done again. And here the density comes out to 0.9905 grams per ml. So you will ask me at this point, why don't we use the hydrometer? Again, we are not provided with a hydrometer on this interface. That is something that we can always do. We can construct a hydrometer and so on. But we will use the tool, what is provided in the interface, and get that. Like Professor Datta mentioned in the morning, what's available in the lab we use and get to our solve our problem. And so again we have done this weighing, and we will keep it aside. We will get alcoholic beverage A. We'll get a new beaker and we will tare it again. And we will again add 50 ml or keep the beverage aside, note out the weight and calculate the density, which is done here for you at density of alcoholic beverage A at 0.97. So what we have to keep in mind here is ethanol is less dense than water. It's about 0.78 grams per ml, and water is about 1 gram per ml. So as we add more ethanol and as the alcohol gets stronger, it will become less dense. And take this number, we have calculated the density. We will keep it aside. And again, we will take beverage, alcoholic beverage B. So the customs officials have several samples for which they have to calculate. So these density measurements are simple and easy for them to go through when they get large consignments, and this is one of the sought after methods. Tare it again. Add 50 ml. So we are basically repeating this procedure on all our samples. That's what we are going to do. We have two standards and two unknowns. And again the weight is 45.91, and we will calculate the weight. From the weight we will calculate the density as 0.9183. So we got two standards, two densities, two unknown densities, and now we are ready to plot a graph. We can say that the density changes linearly and it will result in a straight line. And that's been done using GRACE, which is also a tutorial that we have on our website here. So we can make an XY plot. We can even do it on a graph paper, or we will prefer to do it on the computer with plotting programs so that we can save it and modify it later, and we can add more points. So on the x-axis, I have plotted the percentage of alcohol. On the y-axis, I have plotted the density in grams per ml. So the 1 molar solution is the least dense because it has more water content and it has density value closer to 1. As we add more alcohol, the density increases, and at 70% it has the least density. So from our known density values, we can place our density at our y points and draw an x-intercept and get our percentages. It's as simple as that. And if we don't want to do this method, we can also calculate by slope and intercept because we have a straight line. And this is done by Grace program. This is the Grace program that I have made a plot of, and all this can be done in this program. And we can change the axis properties. We can do all different changes. We can fix labels. We can do colors. We can give the colors that we want, and we can do many different things in this program. For example, all these colors are there, all different sorts of line styles and symbol styles, everything can be done. We can plot many samples, many different kinds of graphs. And any questions to ask? And this is as simple, and see how you can get this. Grace can be obtained. You can get to the Grace tutorial from the Spoken Tutorial website, and you can create the plot that I have shown you from the creating a 2D graphic plot. All we need have is 2 points, draw a straight line, and plot this graph. And it's a user-friendly interface. You don't have to do many programming for this. You can also use Excel or LibreOffice as a software to plot. And this can be also done using a specific gravity bottle, but there is no specific gravity bottle as Madam Lakshmi pointed early on. So we will use the tools and we can solve all the problems that we want to solve using this interface. So it's a really great interface to solve this. We can come up with different methods and tweak our methods slightly and get to the answer. This is a great way of showing it. And any further questions, we will ask. Thank you.
Thank you, Rani. That was a nice presentation, but I think your audio was very poor. So I think many participants did not follow what you are saying. That is because of your poor audio. So, but I think some of them followed.
Okay.
So maybe we can repeat this again sometime later on because we have 2 more days to go.
Okay, definitely.
Ma'am, everything was clear. Only this bar graph is not clear, ma'am. This is quite difficult thing.
Okay.
This graph?
Yes, ma'am. This graph means how you plotted and what you used. That is the problem.
Okay, I used a program called Grace, which is a clickable tool. So we have a very user-friendly GUI for you to input few numbers. If you are more comfortable with Excel or Calc, LibreOffice Calc, please go ahead and use it. And this is much better for a scientific purpose because we can also find intercept and slope. This is meant for calculations. So we can do regressions. We can do many things in this graph. Transformations, evaluate regressions. So when we want to do data setting and
Ma'am,
find
is it a
intercept,
specific app or any software?
it's a software. It's the second generation of XMGR. It's called XM Grace or Grace. It's available in the Spoken Tutorial website. Tutorials are available for this. And at this website, so from here, there are so many website tutorials that you have seen, including for chemistry, and these are for plotting. If you can see Grace and GNU plot, these two are for plotting data. So Grace is much simpler. GNU plot is more terminal driven. It has many more options. It can also plot 3D, but for our purpose, we need to plot only a straight line and a 2D graph.
Thank you. I think if anyone has any questions, Rani is here to answer.
Can we leave now?
Yeah. Actually, we'll conclude the session. Kannan sir?
Yes.
the participants are asking whether they can leave. So maybe we should conclude the session today.
Yes,
for today.
yes. It is 5 o'clock. We started very early. Yeah. Please, I have been observing the whole thing. I think it's very good. If there is so attendance link, if it can be shared, let everybody mark their attendance and go.
Yeah, I'll ask Preeti to come and give the link again, sir. Yeah. Participants, you please wait for 2 minutes. I'll ask Preeti to come and give the link again. Yeah.
Excuse
So
me,
in the
ma'am.
yes.
Do we have to fill the attendance form both the time in morning session and
Yes.
evening? Actually, I
Yeah.
forgot to fill the attendance form in the morning session. Then because I was
I
in
will ask now Preeti to send the 2 links. So for morning session and afternoon. So those of you who have not filled in can fill in. So I think it cannot be sent over email. I guess so. I wrongly wrote that it can be sent.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
who marked attendance can go.
Yeah. You can leave and please join by 9:30 tomorrow morning again using the same link so that we'll discuss the practice problems and also if you have anything to ask, you can ask.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
those of
Thank you.
you who have marked the attendance can leave. Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you so much.